Namaste, angels. This is the daily reading for Thursday, October 25th. We will still be in the Taurus full moon energy until the 26th, the following day. We're going to begin with the day with the year 1415, which is 11, and the Battle of Agincourt. Henry V's forces defeat the larger French army, and the longbow defeats the armored knight. 1854, or 9-9, the infamous charge of the Light Brigade. During the Battle of Balaclava in the Crimean War, over 100 people are killed. Some of you may want to look further into the Light Brigade, or the charge of the Light Brigade, to see what it was about. I just remember a piece of their mantra was like half a league, half a league, half a league on, and then they went out on the march, but I don't remember the rest. I think at one time I knew the whole thing. Anyway, 1946, another 11, the first trial against the Nazi war criminals at Nuremberg. 1962, so another 9, U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Adlai Stevenson, demands that the USSR UN rep Zorin answer regarding Cuban Missile Crisis bases, saying, quote, "I'm prepared to wait for my answer until hell freezes over." 1971, another 9, United Nations votes to expel Chinese nationalists ruled Taiwan, and to admit the Communist People's Republic of China. So to give Taiwan the boot from the UN and welcome China. Interesting. 2017, Chinese Premier Xi Jinping unveils his new ruling council in the Great Hall of the People. None of the 5 are young enough to succeed him. Did you know Dutch East India Company ship, the Eendracht, discovers Dirk Hartog Island in Australia on October 25th in the year 1616. Ooh, that is 1777 or 22. Master number 22 or 1111. That date. Famous birthdays: George Bissett, Pablo Picasso, Richard E. Byrd, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Dave Cowens, and Katy Perry. Would you believe the Archbishop of Dubuque, Francis J.L. Beckman, denounces swing music as, quote, "a degenerated musical system turned loose to gnaw away at the moral fiber of young people," end quote, warning that it leads down a, quote, "primrose path to hell," end quote. This happened on October 25th in 1938. Famous weddings: 1764. Future second American president John Adams, who was 28, weds Abigail Smith, 19, in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Their marriage lasts 54 years. There goes another 9. Another 1777, or master number 22, or 1111. The year 1777, Governor of Virginia Patrick Henry, 41, weds his second wife, Dorothea Dandridge. 1859, U.S. President Chester A. Arthur, 30, weds Ellen Herndon, 22, master number 22, or 1111. They got married at Calvary Episcopal Church in New York City, New York. 1915, leader of China's 1911 revolution, Sun Yat-sen, 48, weds his second wife, Soong Ching-ling. 1945, painter Jackson Pollock, master number 33, weds painter Lee Krasner, 27, another 9. Famous deaths: George II, Albert Anastasia, Bobby Riggs, Payne Stewart, Richard Harris, and Bill Sherman. Bill Sherman was a basketball player, if I remember correctly. They have him. Yep. NBA guard, best known for his time with the Boston Celtics in the 1950s, partnering with Bob Cousy in what some consider the greatest backcourt duo of all time. He's credited with introducing the morning shoot-around and was a 10-time NBA champion. He was born on May 25th in 1926 in Abilene, Texas, USA, a tiger in the Chinese zodiac and a Gemini. I like that combo too. He died on October 25th in 2013 at the age of 87 of a stroke. Richard Harris was Irish and an actor and a singer best known for his role as Frank Machin in The Sporting Life and King Arthur in the 1967 film Camelot. He was born on October 1st in 1930 in Limerick, Ireland, and was a horse on the Chinese zodiac and a Libra. Nice combo there too. He died on October 25th in 2002. There goes another master number 22, 2002. Interesting. He was 72 at the time. There was another 9 too. The cause of death was Hodgkin's disease. Payne Stewart was American and a golfer. He won 11 PGA Tour events, including 3 major championships, the 1989 PGA Championship, the 1991 U.S. Open, and the 1999 U.S. Open. A popular golfer with spectators, Payne was known for his distinctive clothing. He was born on January 30th in 1957 in Springfield, Missouri, USA, a monkey on the Chinese zodiac and an Aquarius. He died on October 25th in 1999 at the age of 42 in a plane crash. Bobby Riggs. Real name was Robert Riggs. He was American and a tennis player and a 3-time major champion, the world #1 for 3 years. He won 3 major tournaments. Riggs is best known, though, for competing against Billie Jean King in the Battle of the Sexes match. He was born on February 25th in 1918, and the place of birth was Los Angeles, California, USA, a Pisces. He died on October 25th in 1995 at the age of 77 of prostate cancer. Albert Anastasia was really named Umberto Anastasio. He was Italian and a gangster, one of the most ruthless and feared mobsters in United States history. He was a founder of the American Mafia and was boss of the modern Gambino crime family during most of the 1950s. He was born on September 26 in 1902 in Tropea, Calabria, Italy, a Libra. He died on October 25th in 1957 at the age of 55. He was murdered. And George II. George Augustus. He was German and King of Great Britain and Ireland. Born and raised in northern Germany, George was the last British monarch born outside of the United Kingdom. His father inherited the throne after the Acts of Settlement restricted closer Catholic relations of the British monarch from assuming the throne. George had little control over British policy as he preferred to spend time in Hanover, where he was also the elector and where he exercised a great deal of influence over affairs. In the War of the Austrian Succession, he became the last monarch to lead British troops into battle at the Battle of Dettingen. He was born on November 10th in 1683 in Hanover, Electorate of Hanover. He was a Scorpio. He died on October 25th in 1760 at the age of 76 of aortic aneurysm. Going up to the birthdays, Katy Perry is 33 years old, master number 33 again. Her real name is, or full name is Catherine Elizabeth Hudson. And she is American, a pop star, one of the best-selling artists of all time, having sold more than 11 million albums in the United States and 81 or 9 million singles worldwide. She has 6 quintuple platinum certified singles in the United States, more than any other artist. She was born on October 25th in 1984. And again, is 33 years old, from Santa Barbara, California, USA, a rat on the Chinese zodiac and a Scorpio. Dave Cowens is 69 years old. He's American and an NBA center and head coach. He played 13 or 4, 11, 11, another master number 22, however you want to look at 13. He played 13 seasons in the NBA, the majority of them with the Boston Celtics, where he won 2 NBA championships and the league MVP award. He was born on October 25th in 1948, is 69 years old, from Newport, Kentucky, USA, a rat on the Chinese zodiac and a Scorpio. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, Iranian and the last Shah of Iran. the ruler of Iran, or Shah of Iran, from September 16th in 1941 until his overthrow by the Iranian Revolution on the 11th of February, which is also an 11 or 2. In 1979. He's often called the last Shah of Iran, as well as the Shah of Iran, or simply the Shah. He was born on October 25th in 1919 or 11 in Tehran, Iran, a Scorpio. He died on July 27th in 1980 at the age of 60 of complications from Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia. Sounds like a blood disease, but I'm unfamiliar with it. Richard E. Byrd was American, an aviator and a polar explorer. A pioneering American aviator and a polar explorer, Richard E. Byrd claimed that his expeditions had been the first to reach both the North Pole and the South Pole by air. The 1996 discovery of Byrd's diary suggests they may have turned back 150 miles short of the pole due to an oil leak, bringing the achievement into dispute. He was, in 1929, Byrd established an American base in Antarctica, and accompanied by aviator Bernt, B-E-R-N-T, Balchin, he made the undisputed first aircraft flight over the South Pole later in the same year. Byrd is a recipient of the Medal of Honor, the highest honor for valor given by the United States. He was born on October 25th in 1888 in Winchester, Virginia, USA, a Scorpio. He died on March 11th in 1957 at the age of 68 in his sleep of a heart ailment. Pablo Picasso was Spanish and a painter, perhaps the most famous and influential artist of the 20th century. Picasso moved to Paris to work from his native Spain. Picasso's long artistic career included many styles, including his early blue and rose periods before developing Cubism with Georges Braque from 1909. His most famous painting, Guernica, in 1937, depicts an event from the Spanish Civil War and comes from his later classical period. Picasso worked with many mediums, including collage, sculpture, the Chicago Picasso, ceramics, and prints. He was born on October 25th in 1881-99 in Malaga, Andalusia, Spain. He was a Scorpio. He died on April 8th in 1973 at the age of 91. And Georges Bizet is the last of the birthdays. His full name was Alexander Caesar Leopold Bizet. He was French and a composer of the Romantic era, best known for his operas. Bizet achieved little success before his final work, Carmen, which has become one of the most popular and frequently performed operas in the world. He was born on October 25th in 1838, 9/11 or 11, in Paris, France, a Scorpio. He died on June 3rd in 1875 at the age of 36, another 9. The cause was heart attack. And like I said, he was the last one. Going to the dice, we're beginning with Forget It. 29, Spiritual Partnership. And Stay in Bed. Spirit still says 29. Also, email, which I think we've seen a lot of evidence of, like in all the readings that I did this week. The general, the love, and the moon talked about a lot of Aquarius, and which is communication via technology, like email for me. Lastly, weekend away for the dice. Going to the cards, I mentioned we are still in the energy of the Taurus full moon. And we're beginning with the Page of Earth, who is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging and a new area of study. The Page of Earth is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone likened to those traits or attributes. Opening to the Six of Air, things are looking up. It's the end of a difficult situation. You may even be taking a trip. This can be an actual trip. Didn't we just see Weekend Away? I think so. Yes, we did. Somebody could be planning an actual trip. Page of Earth and the Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Page of Earth and Major Arcana card 13, Death, or Release in this deck, which represents the sign of Scorpio. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. It is time to move on. That may be connected to forget it. And the Page of Earth back again. Lastly, the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Page of Earth. And opening to the Moon with Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. The Moon represents the sign of Pisces. It's another 9 I was noticing. This is Thursday's reading, right? Yes, Thursday, the 25th. Thursday the 25th. Because I just had a thought about the Weekend Away. Yeah, so somebody could be really planning something for, you know, beginning as early as Thursday night, Friday, you know, the following day, and then there we are at the weekend. And this may be indicative of more of that communication. The Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over and many things are happening at once. This is often about communication and like karmic energy with the number 8 going on behind the scenes. Like the universe putting things in place for us. Again, I was going to say again, it seemed like these two wanted to come out together and then these two did. Crowning the Masculine. Very nice. Renewal with Archangel Jeremiel. Another 2 or 11. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. This is Judgment in the traditional tarot, which represents the planet Pluto and the sign of Scorpio for me. As it relates to relationships, all about, you know, whether or not we're going to continue a relationship, work on a relationship, fix a relationship, or, you know, repair a relationship, walk away from a relationship. We're at a crossroad. We got to figure out what we're doing. As far as abundance, it is about abundance absolutely being on its way and abundance that you earned, you know, whether it's based on hard work or, you know, good karma, which sometimes requires that hard work too. And otherwise it's about, you know, being careful about being too judgmental on ourselves or other people and, you know, blame and guilt and all those things. Masculine surrounded by the Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic and witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humor in a situation. This could be representative of Venus in Scorpio or Venus retrograde in Scorpio, because that is the case. But this is also a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or someone likened to those traits or attributes. And again, could be Venus herself, could be Mercury himself, although, you know, it's the Queen. That's okay. And maybe the masculine's energy, who knows. In the masculine subconscious is the Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So this could be, again, the Queen of Air approaching some situation or relationship and circumstance, deciding whether or not to continue on that path or to cut it away. This could be the universe saying, don't give up, or the masculine's subconscious directly telling him, maybe give it another shot. Don't be so quick with the sword. Or maybe in order to protect something of his own, he does need to cut something away. That's a possibility too. Something of his own creation, design, desire, he might need to cut out some other thing. Crowning the feminine, the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. That is non-action. Feminine surrounded by the Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging and maybe even a new area of study. Again, the Page of Earth is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone likened to those traits or attributes, and is about learning. But it doesn't have to be book learning, school learning. It could be, education as far as life. Learning something new, learning someone new. In the feminine subconscious, we got the Two. Ooh. And it is the Queen of Water, tenderhearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. And the Five of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Conflict maybe with herself, particularly in this position, subconscious, over, something having to do with love and or emotion. And maybe specifically with a Scorpio, being that this is the Queen. In the tarot, the queens tend to represent the fixed signs of the given element. So this will be the fixed sign of the water element, which is Scorpio. But of course, Pisces, Cancer, also maybe involved directly. And this could also be the feminine thinking on whether or not to take action. Five of Fire can represent action, very Mars-like aggressive action for me. Go-getter in love, like to go for it. I think for most, this is an eternal struggle. Like she's fighting with herself over what to do, whatever this decision is. Like making a decision, or the fact that she's awaiting a decision and she's sort of like on bated breath. And it may have something to do with an earth sign, perhaps most specifically a Virgo, the more youthful or page-like of the earth element, or a child, or somebody younger, a young person. Crowning. Major Arcana card, the Chariot, with Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. Public recognition. The Chariot could be about moving, travel. So Week and Away could be back again. Victory. Absolutely victory. Could be metaphoric or figurative as far as it relates to movement too. Like maybe we were stagnant before, nothing was happening. All of a sudden now things are going forward, which is sort of what our overall energy of the Eight of Fire suggests as well. Chariot represents the sign of Cancer, or maybe another water sign. At the roots, the King of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. The Knight of Fire is an Aquarius. I'm sorry, I meant an Aries. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Maybe Aquarius slipped out of my mouth because Mars is located there and has been for some time. So maybe they wanted me to say Aquarius. I didn't mean to though. I meant to say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly Scorpio. And is Prince Charming to the rescue? So yes, this could be again the feminine's energy. Her thinking on aggressively go-getting, saving the day as it relates to something having to do with love and or emotion. This could be her thinking on that. This could be the masculine, also the Knight of Fire, and wanting to give up at first, but then no, I gotta save the day. The universe moving me to keep going. So it could be either one of their energy too. At the heart of the matter. Ooh, Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So they both have the potential to be this go-getter, to be this Prince Charming who saves the day, knight in shining armor. But they also both have the potential to like sort of sleep the whole event and not do anything, non-action, and blow their chance. So, let's see if we can at least learn what this might be regarding. Like what kind of opportunity? Or with regard to what or whom? It's another 4. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So now with it crossing the 2 of air, it's just another indication that there's a need to make a decision, that they're not telling us about what. Or it can be decisions specifically, again, to whether or not to go on vacation or to visit one or the other, to come together, even if it's not really like a trip or a visit, to come together in some way, maybe to discuss going further or not, which is what Judgment does, cutting off or not, what the Queen of Air does, and maybe having to cross actual water in order to do so. But let's pull another one. Looking for an upright card, the next upright card. There we go. Clarifying the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Air. So something having to do with our foundations, our basis, right? Boom. The Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity. Career advancement. Change your life now. So again, this can be struggling over a decision, maybe having something to do with a job, career, earth energy, and or an earth sign. A new opportunity, maybe having something to do with cutting off, the past or something that doesn't serve anymore and going after something new. Maybe involving a direct air sign or a water sign. Abundance coming in, a new opportunity or in the form of a new opportunity, and or relationship with someone, friendship, romantic, familial. Are we going to get a new start or not? That's what Judgment is about. Could be a literal move or again, vacation with the Chariot here. Opportunity to go on vacation, opportunity to move house. This could be representing something material. There's another upright card. Let's see what it is. It's more of this number 1. 19 equals 10 equals 1. So it's more of the number 1, like the Ace energy. And it's more fire, like the Ace of Fire. The Sun in the tarot represents the sign of Sagittarius. The sun in the sky rules the sign of Leo. So definitely more fire, happy outcome, opportunity. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success, it says here, if you have confidence in yourself. So if you're not walking around 4 of Cupsing, like, doubtful and pessimistic, oh, it's not going to happen for me, oh, woe is me, right? Then it will. Now they want to give us all kinds of upright cards, right? The Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You have a guardian angel. So this still doesn't give us anything definitive, but again, it has to do with some sort of abundance. It can be love, it can be money, it can be material, it can be a combination of those. It can be something involving an earth sign specifically. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Can be involving leadership. A leadership role, again, maybe a job. This can be representative of a boss. So this could be promotion. Judgment is often about promotion. Page of Earth could be promotion. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. So this could be you, again, taking action. Very Mars-like. Feminine, thinking about it. This could be you ultimately going for it. And it's a good idea that you do. We've seen all the other good cards attached to taking advantage of the opportunity, not missing the opportunity, as we have the potential to do apparently with the Four of Cups. And lastly, for fun's sake, the Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. That can easily be the case with basically with any of these. This could be you deciding whether or not to. This could be moving forward with the Chariot. Judgment is about deciding what to do in a relationship. Should it enter a new phase? Am I interested in this new person and welcoming this new person in? You know, what is it? Queen of Air, definitely. Again, it's about welcoming people in, cutting people off. This is her welcoming something in, and it can be actual communication, maybe sending an email or giving somebody a call, which is definitely connected to the Queen of Air as well, communication. It can be here, deciding whether or not to do something, to make some sort of offer of love or to accept one. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. I said I wouldn't do anymore. It is tempting with this last upright card, but I said I wouldn't do anymore. Oh, okay. The masculine's advice is King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you, masculine. That's your advice. Also, be open to accepting trustworthy and heartfelt advice, maybe like I just gave you. And to doing some charity work, which is expressing love, if you ask me, right? Giving or receiving unconditional love is being charitable in, you know, whatever way we do it. When we're giving love or we're receiving love, it has no agenda, no strings attached. That's being charitable, my opinion. Masculine, this could be the masculine's energy. On this day, the King of Water, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could just be, yeah, he may be one of those direct water signs, or that could just be his energy, like what he's feeling. Very King of Water like, in touch with his emotions, but also they're in check. And for the feminine, Four of Fire, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, and the successful completion of a project. How good a day is Thursday? This could be commitment, right? Accepting offers of love, entering some sort of commitment. It could just be the fact that we received some sort of contact, communication, or that we built up the confidence to make one, makes us feel real good. Right, we could be doing something again with a house or a move with this Page of Earth, this earth energy, especially with our foundations being here in the middle and crossing the Chariot. All sorts of possibilities here. Don't miss them. I hope that you've enjoyed the daily. Namaste.